You want to talk about differences? I can. I'll say this. I think I said it earlier too. DC's got the iconics. Marvel's got the story. Marvel's got the arcs, the story arcs. Marvel's got some phenomenal story. I think one of my favorite stories is Secret Wars 2014. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Anybody seen this? The comments, correct me. The Incursion arc, basically, where there's some type of some kind of calamity of like multiverse calamity thing going on, where if two Earths from different universes collide, both existence cease. So it's basically like Battle World. It's like, okay, well, we jump over to your Earth and kill you. Well, if we win, we jump back over and detonate your Earth. So now we can still exist. So it's almost like round of 16 with a bunch of multiverse. So I don't know. I can't. That's the basic of it. There's some people out here who did stories on it. One of my favorite guys is Comics Explained. He did a phenomenal explanation of this story. It's great. It's freaking amazing, amazing story. I was like, it's actually almost sad and tearful, like where it goes. Yeah. And it's like I said, Marvel's got some crazy arcs. You know, Marvel even made the Illuminati. I mean, we all know the Illuminati from like secret societies and all that, but they actually use the Illuminati in Marvel, and it consists of like wizards, super soldiers, Iron Man, Captain America, some of your higher up experienced or higher up powerful people in the Marvel universe that can do things. They're not among the most powerful, but they're dangerous in their own way. And that's actually the group of people that are involved in like the Secret Wars Incursion arc that I was reading on. And there's a whole bunch of other ones, you know. And believe it or not, like even though DC's got some good iconics, you know, I like Thor. Thor's pretty badass. I like Unworthy Thor the most because he's the most guttural Thor out there. I think he's the most vicious one. He he reminds me of Guts in a way. He does. You know, he's gritty, he's beaten down, but he refuses to lose. You know, more importantly, he's lost he's lost key abilities and gifts of him. So he has to resort to what's left. So I mean, there's some good eye spot for me there with him. But no, Marvel's definitely got the stories down. DC's got some good stories, but I just feel like I like I said, I think Marvel's story is able to go further due to how many characters and how many crossovers. Like you'll see Wolverine crossing over with Johnny Storm, Captain America Civil War in the comic, not the movie. The comic is a prime example of that. The Civil War literally has everybody involved in that. Not like what you saw in the movie where you saw like 12 aside fighting in the airport, nobody there. We're talking about like it's basically a race war against superheroes, vigilantes, and mutants. That's what it is. It's just like I mean, I'll let you read up on it. It's a good one. You can actually you can audiobook that on YouTube with pictures of the comic pages, and they're reading it to you. So you guys ever see that? You don't know what that is? Go check that out. Great read, excellent read. DC's got a good one out there. Oh goodness, a good one that DC has. I forgot what the title is. It's the one where it's a zombie apocalypse, and oh god, I forgot what it's even called. It's I Deceased, like DC East, like Deceased. It's pretty good. It's got a good story to it. You know, I just okay. Let me break it down. Here's how I'm gonna end this one. I'll let you jump off on and start popping some more questions. My favorite thing about Marvel is the crossover of elements, and when I say elements, like DC has meta meta humans, vigilantes, and godlike people. You know, like aliens, like Superman's meta, Wonder Woman's meta, Green Lanterns, Flash is meta. Green Lantern's like, I don't know, I'd say he's space. Batman, Robin, Catwoman, they're all vigilante, like peak condition. Marvel has this phenomenal way of crossing over high tech, sword and sorcery, and sci-fi. Like they just have a way of interlocking them. Prime examples are Captain America, your sci-fi super soldier, or maybe you're just like your all-time vigilante badass. You know, super soldier conceals his face. You got Iron Man, sci-fi guy, made a suit with an arc reactor in it. Basically, he's unstoppable essentially. Yeah. Then you have Thor, Norse mythology, sword and sorcery, magical hammer, battle axe. They cross this all up along the way, and it's freaking awesome. I'm like, dude, that is some good shit right there. That is some good shit. That's my only biggest beef with DC. It's like everybody wants to be Batman. I like Batman, but Batman is, you know, that's the thing. There's nothing wrong to say about Batman. He's just so cool. You know, it's just, I guess it's limited. I mean, Wonder Woman uses a sword and everything, but I mean, not trying to sound sexist. I'm not trying to image my own character or image a design after a woman, not because she's a woman, just because like, I mean, there's been examples in games that I played where guys like, oh, well, I'm Wonder Man, and I'm like, well, I mean, he looks cool. I mean, so he's just opposite sex Wonder Woman. He's like, well, yeah, you know, I'm like, you know, it's cool. You know, I just feel like I can make something better. And you know, like as I went down the list of DC characters, I looked, there's only like a handful of people who crossed that barrier. Like Damian Wayne, he's a vigilante, got access to technology, batarangs, grenades. But since he was raised by the League of Shadows or League of Assassins, he still carries a sword. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like that guy who's willing, like, yeah, I'll take it old school and slice you up. You know, whereas, you know, you got there's that one girl in the X-Men or part of the X-Men, like I don't know if it's the New Mutants or whatever. You know, she's able to manifest the sword. She still uses the sword while she's able to use like peak metahuman or peak mutant abilities to jump and stuff, but she doesn't have a gun. She has a sword, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think let's end this video list right now because you can join us on other videos where we talk more about DC and Marvel and stuff like that. So if you haven't, please subscribe and join us.
And if we've gotten anything wrong, just put it in the comments and call us out for it, man. Hey, you know, we're going along and learning as you guys are, or learning from you guys. But thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it.